Hi, I'm Jasmine. I'm going to be teaching you an art therapy exercise today. It's an exercise that deals with change and transition, and I think it can be quite helpful to a lot of young people who are maybe moving to uni and moving to a different city, or just preparing for the career plan and what's ahead in general. So yeah, I hope it's helpful, and I'm going to show you what the materials are in the next bit. So yeah.
So for this exercise, you're going to need some pro markers, crayons, pens, any drawing tool basically, some paint, some water, and paintbrushes. I'd suggest that you used a bit of a cheaper paint because we're going to be using it quite liberally. So yeah, just you don't want to ruin your paints. So for the next bit, you're going to take 2 pens or crayons or whatever you've got. And yeah, it doesn't matter which ones, I'm just showing you the colours, but just close your eyes and scribble really freely on the paper, or just draw whatever you want, but the idea is you close your eyes so it's as free as possible. You're relinquishing control basically of what you'd normally draw. I think this exercise is actually really good at dealing with perfectionism as well, and learning to not be so in control a lot of the time. So yeah. Okay, so the next step is just to start mixing the colours that you want to use and add onto your piece. I'm just lightening my colours with some white just to make them a bit brighter and nicer, but the idea is to make colours that you like, so just keep that in mind. I sped this bit up just because it's a bit long, but as you can see, I chose to use a bright blue, turquoise and a bit of an earthy, like mustardy orange, just because I like those colours together and I just thought it'd be nice. But yeah, you can choose whatever colours you want, doesn't really matter. But as long as you're making a piece that you like, that's the main thing. Okay, now we're just going to carve into the scribbles that we've done with some paint and just build on top of the piece using the colours we just mixed. You can keep some of the scribbles in if you want, you can paint all of it if you want, but yeah, just the idea that you're making whatever you want and just feeling free about it, just abstract scribbles, but I suppose you could do figurative if you wanted to. But yeah, just take your time and do what you feel on the paper, and yeah. Okay, so for the next step, we're going to be mixing together black paint and water. I actually mixed too much water into my solution. It was really watery, so don't be like me. Just put the black paint in your cup and see how you go. But yeah, we're going to be using this in the next step, so just get your watery black paint ready. Make sure it's a decent amount of it as well. Don't be stingy, and yeah. And now we're going to effectively ruin everything we've done so far. We're just going to pour it over our painting. I'd say about like 50 to 80% of your painting you want to completely ruin. So just pour it out, however, like, be bold about it. Don't try and control it and add black to places that you want to be. You've got to ruin the piece, that's the point. And then I'm just spreading it about with my fingers. I think using your fingers and your hands helps you get that feeling even more than using a tool, because your hands are the tools, so you're more connected to it. And just take note of how you feel doing this, because this is you letting go of the thing you've just created, and maybe your perfect situation at home, or the things you were holding on to at home. This is you creating a change for yourself, creating a change for the piece. So it's really important, and yeah, you've completely ruined your piece, ready for the next bit. So once that part is dry, I actually had to wait ages for mine to dry because mine was too watery, as I said. But we're going to go back in with the paints. You can use different colours, you can use the same colours you used before, but we're going over that black and we're creating something new. A piece that you like out of the ruined piece, basically. So I'm going in with the same colours, but you could create a whole different colour palette for yourself if you wanted to. That's the beauty of it, and this is just going to show you that going through these changes, it's not the end of the world, and you can create something good out of it. So in the safe space of art making, you can recreate like the situation that you're going through in real life, and it can encourage you to be more bold and feel more comfortable with it in the future. So yeah, I'm just adding bits where I wanted to, working pretty intuitively, just wherever I feel like I want to put a piece of paint or a colour, I'm doing it. But you can add whatever you want into this bit, create a whole new life for yourself, basically. So this is proving that there's positivity and change, basically. So yeah, have fun with it.